Howdy ho. This is Randy with Harvest Moon. Checking out July 30th. We're checking out our Pinot vines. And I just want to show you after the rains, we just had quite a bit of rain. You can see this called Shatter. You see that? Very few berries have actually formed. Everywhere you see that little brown burnt, that was once a berry, but because of the rain that we received about 1.5 inches just yesterday, a couple days ago, you can see there's moisture still on the ground. For July in Sonoma County, that's unheard of. Chickens. That freaks me out. We are in big trouble here. We're seeing a lot of this thing called Shatter. You see that? Very few berries have actually formed on this little cluster here, this Pinot cluster. Pinot got hit really hard, so did Gewürztraminer. You can see what a regular cluster would look like. Well, let's see if I can find a regular cluster. See that even that's not that regular. You see all those little brown spots in between? Major shatter. What happened was the rain that came, this is a good example of an absolute 100% loss. See that little cluster? That was once all little berries, and now look at it. The rain that came was inopportune because these grapes are self-pollinators. They open up, the pod opens, and they need to have that little piece of pollen on the top of that stamen stick and kind of callicize, if that's a word. Stick for about a day, and then it'll become a little berry. But when this row here flowered, it rained. All that rain, wind, or frost does major damage during flowering, and this is the result. 2011 is going to be, well, like last year, 2010, a very bad year. You can see this here. This was frost damage from early spring. This cane never really got going, and then of course the clusters cooked on it. This is probably, I'm going to estimate at least a 30 to 40% loss. See, this little cluster here should be full. You see that? It should be full, and it's not. 30 to 40% loss on our Pinot this year. The Gewürztraminer suffered the same. So what this is going to do is it's going to kick extra foliage and extra energy into growing canes. So our canes are going to be very long, and we're going to get a lot of lateral shoots coming off like this guy right here. See this? This is the main cane right here, and there's so much energy going to the photosynthesis process that these guys right here are called laterals, and they're very long. This guy right here is another one. And they take up a lot of energy, and they clog the canopy, and they do all kinds of stuff that we don't like. And also it means that there's an imbalance between the energy going to the clusters and the energy going to the foliage, the canopy. There's a moderately full-size Pinot cluster. So this is going to be a year we're going to have